So welcome back to our channel and Happy New Year to everybody. We hope you had an amazing holiday season and Happy New Year. So the first video of the year is going to be a yearly favorites, but we're calling it 22 products we couldn't stop using in 2022. We're just rebranding it. Same video, just a rebrand.
Right, exactly. We normally do this at the end of the year, but we decided to put it at the top of the year this year.
Right.
Just to, a little switch up, never hurt nobody.
Okay, so we each have 11 products, and this was actually really easy to do because Kelsey and I are very picky when it comes to products, and we didn't buy too many new things. We just had a lot of repurchases, which I'm really proud of because it showed that we stuck to what was working, and we didn't want to buy too many things that we knew we weren't going to use.
Yeah,
so we do have some really good products to talk about that are new, that are worth repurchasing, but we also have some stuff here that we were reintroduced to that aren't necessarily brand new, if that makes sense. So we're just gonna hop right into it, starting with skincare.
Okay, so the first product is something that we both have here, and both Kendra and I have been hearing a lot of great things about this brand in general. This is from COSRX, and this is their Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. So this says it's an essence, but it has the consistency of a serum.
It's a serum.
And it's very slimy, and I have been hearing a lot of really good things and good benefits about Snail Mucin.
Yes.
At first I was kind of freaked out. I was like,
because it sounds kind of gross
on my face.
Yeah.
But when I thought about it, if you think about the consistency of it, it's something that would actually be really nice for your skin. And it's really, really nice for healing acne scars. So this is really good to get rid of acne scars.
Yeah,
it's
good
also
for the barrier.
Excellent for the skin barrier. I was just about to say that, because some serums don't really cater to the skin barrier. They're just more for surface purposes.
Yeah.
And I was looking for another serum for a while, because you guys know I was obsessed with the Osmosis Growth Factor serum for so long, but it's very expensive, and I don't mind paying the price for it. I just wish it lasted longer. I had to keep repurchasing it way too many times. So hopefully they'll change their packaging in the future, and I might go back to it. But for now, I've been obsessed with this, and this is way cheaper, and it works just as good.
Yes, and for me, I wanted to try it because I was looking for a new just hydrating serum. Because you guys know for a while, well, if you watched our channel at least the past 2 years, you know I used to love this hyaluronic acid serum. But for a while, I didn't realize that hyaluronic acid serum was making my skin sting and kind of irritated. I didn't realize that that is the product that was making my skin sting every time I would put it on, and I had to stop using it, and just hyaluronic acid in general. So I'm not a huge fan of hyaluronic acid like I used to be, just because I feel like it's not super essential in a skincare routine, because the actual ingredient is in so many other products in my skincare routine.
That's very true.
So it's not necessary.
Yeah, it's kind of a waste of money.
It's not necessary.
Got it.
So for me, I wanted something hydrating, and like Kelsey said, that was going to benefit my skin barrier. So this is a good product before you put on any kind of retinol or anything this an active. This is a great first step, because it's going to give your skin the nourishment that it needs.
Yes.
And at first I thought this was hyaluronic acid, but when I read it, I specifically saw that it was not.
I knew that it wasn't the first time I used it.
It looked like hyaluronic acid when I saw it.
Yeah, it does, but to me, I knew that it wasn't because of how it felt on my skin. Because sometimes
it doesn't
hyaluronic
feel
acid kind of does the opposite, kind of dries my skin out.
Yes, as soon as you put it on, it just kind of evaporates.
Yeah, because most of the time with hyaluronic acid, you have to hurry up and go in with something moisturizing really fast.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it kind of does the opposite of what it's supposed to do. Yeah, it dehydrates the skin.
Yeah, but this doesn't do that.
It doesn't.
Like Kelsey said, it's for dark spots, skin barrier health. It also gives my skin a really nice glow, because ever since I started wearing this, I get compliments on how glowy my skin looks when I'm not wearing makeup. And I wear this morning and night. So this is good for morning and nighttime.
Okay, I just use it at night.
And of course, it's also fragrance free. That's one of the things that was hard for me to find, was a serum that was fragrance free, that was good for the barrier and making it healthy and all that. So no fragrance in this, so that is also very essential. This is a Korean skincare brand, so if you guys are looking for a new Korean skincare product, if you're into Korean skincare, this is 10 out of 10. Amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to breeze through this. My moisturizer that I could not stop using was the Trio Rebalancing Moisture Treatment from Skin Better. You guys know Skin Better is a brand that I've been basically married to, so I'm pretty much addicted to this whole line. But this moisturizer is my holy grail. I will never use another moisturizer ever in life, because this one is everything I need. It's not too heavy, but it's not too lightweight. It doesn't make my skin still feel dry afterwards like some gel moisturizers do, but it doesn't make my skin feel like oily and like it's not too thick. It's like the perfect like texture. So this is an amazing moisturizer if you're looking for something that's fragrance free, that's good for the skin barrier, that just seals all your products in really nicely. This is just amazing. So this was my moisturizer of the year. We'll never stop using it.
Okay guys, so the next product that I have here is a cleansing oil, and you guys know Kendra and I are really into cleansing oils or balms to remove our makeup. No makeup wipes. They haven't stepped foot in this house in like
years,
a very long time. Yeah, this is just way more efficient. So this one in particular I've been loving for travel specifically, because I know sometimes it can get hard to travel with cleansing oils, because you have to like transfer them into like travel sizes. It can get kind of messy.
Balms are better.
Yeah, balms are usually better for that, but some of the balms aren't travel size friendly. So that's when I discovered this in Target. This is from Naturium. I really like this brand. This is one of my favorite brands at Target. So this is their Fermented Camellia Creamy Cleansing Oil. So this is a gel oil cleanser. So it comes out, looks like jelly a little bit, but it turns into a nice oil as you massage it on your face. And this works wonders to get all of my makeup off. I actually can just use this on clean, dry hands, so right when I get in the shower, and then I just massage my makeup off, and then I emulsify it with water. And I'm telling y'all, this gets rid of all your makeup. It's amazing. So I do it twice, and after that, all I have to do is go in with a little micellar water once I get out of the shower, and then I go in and do my regular skincare routine with my other cleansers and serums and stuff like that. So this stuff is amazing. So this is also really good if you have sensitive skin and dry skin. Now my skin is not dry, but it is very sensitive. So this does not irritate my eyes or anything. It does a really good job at removing mascara, and I wear a lot of waterproof mascara nowadays. So it also does a really good job at that. No fragrance. It's amazing. So I highly recommend trying this out, especially if you're looking for a good cleansing oil on the go. Like if you're traveling a lot this year, I highly recommend giving this a try. It's amazing.
Okay, so moving on to body care, we're going to try to breeze through this because kind of repetitive for my first product. This is the only scrub that I use besides maybe like one or two, but that doesn't mean that I repurchase them. This is the one that I could not stop using. This is the First Aid Beauty KP Eraser Bump Eraser Body Scrub.
It's amazing.
This is amazing. My skin is not the same when I'm not using it. I can tell the difference when I'm not using this for like a week, and I immediately have to go back to using this again because my skin just loves this stuff. It has 10% AHAs. It's a chemical and physical exfoliator. So if you guys are looking for a really nice body scrub that's not like heavily scented, because this doesn't even have a scent, it's just strictly for smoothing the skin.
Yeah.
It's not like a frou-frou just smell good product. This is literally just very effective.
Yes.
Highly recommend.
We've been using that for like the past 2 years, I think.
Yes.
I honestly think ever since I went to this, I haven't used like a Tree Hut scrub since. Because we used to be obsessed with Tree Hut scrubs. If y'all know, y'all know. But I found that my skin wasn't as like even.
Yeah, it was more dull.
Yeah.
And I think from all the fragrance in those.
Yes, they're very heavily scented.
But they smell so good, not gonna lie.
They do. But they're not as good for the skin over time.
Long term, yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I have here is something that I've gone through so many bottles of. I think this is probably like my 6th or 7th bottle of this stuff. This is the Bioderma Ultra Nourishing Cream. So this is basically a lotion, but it's a thicker lotion. It's more whippy, and I get this from Target. It's amazing. I love this one and the thicker version. The thicker version has like a white top, so that one is really good if you have severely dry skin. But this one does the job as well, so I love this stuff. It's not cheap. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of expensive for a lotion, but when I noticed how my skin looked over time, I definitely noticed a difference because this is fragrance free. It's really good if you have sensitive skin, really good if you have eczema. It's also good if you have keratosis pilaris, those annoying bumps, you know, strawberry skin. It's excellent for that as well. So honestly, this, like this in the shower and this after you get out, are just amazing. They do wonders if you have really sensitive skin, and you're going to notice a difference over time. I promise you, my legs have not been smoother, like as smooth as my legs are now. I wish I knew about these products years ago. Even though I don't think that this existed.
Yeah, it wasn't out yet.
Yeah, so I didn't realize the root of all my body skin problems. Well, phase 2, most of it was fragrance.
Yeah.
So Kendra and I just completely stripped fragrance from head to toe in all of our products.
Yeah, life changer.
Yes. game changer for real.
It is a lifestyle change.
It really is.
You're attached to certain products that you use for years.
Yeah.
But it's honestly not that bad considering like fragrances like perfume, because we love wearing perfume.
Fragrance, yeah.
So I'm not really missing out that much.
That's true. And I still have fragrance in some of my body washes, but I'm not that obsessed with that as much because I just rinse it right off. And I also make sure I read the ingredients a lot more than I used to.
Okay.
So yeah.
And something else that's great out of the shower is this body cream I discovered from Cetaphil this past year, and it is their moisturizing cream. This is for very dry and sensitive skin. I love this. This is a thicker cream. The Bioderma is like a nice creamy lotion, but this is just like a thick cream. Like literally that's all it is. This is a newer container. But I'm obsessed with this mixed with squalane oil, jojoba oil. It's just really good to mix with oils if it's too thick for you, but it's also good alone. My skin has a really nice glow. It feels so healthy and nourished every time I use this. This is also obviously fragrance free. This says it hydrates for 48 hours and fully restores skin barrier. This is essential to like skin body health, like anything with ceramides and like those kind of ingredients. They're going to be nourishing to the skin, are amazing long term. And I just love the feel of this. Like when it goes on, it's like thick and like super whippy. I love like a thicker body cream, because if it's cream, I want it to feel like a cream, you know,
and not a lotion.
Because some body creams feel like lotion, like the Bum Bum cream. I used to love that, but they changed that formula and it's not a cream anymore. They just should change it to lotion. But this is a true cream. It's amazing for just everyday moisture for the body. So highly recommend if you're looking for a new body care routine. This is essential to include in that. If you're, you know, dry and crusty, very essential. So the next body product I have to talk about is a razor actually. This is a razor that I talked about in the favorites. This is from the brand Hanni. And I found this on Sephora and I was so interested in it because I had been looking for a new razor. Now granted, I don't have to shave as much as I used to since getting laser hair removal. My hair just grows at a way slower rate. And it's life-changing, honestly. I can't wait to finish my sessions. That way I won't have to use a razor at all. But until the meantime, this is amazing. Now you have to be very careful with this because this has very sharp blades. This razor does come with replaceable blades that you can switch out like every couple weeks. So you just put one on this side and one on the other side. It is double-sided. This advertises itself as giving you dolphin skin, and it honestly does because these blades are so sharp. You have to be very careful because the first time I used this, I did nick myself a few times because I underestimated how sharp these blades were, but this gave me the smoothest baby butt skin ever. This is the most amazing razor I've ever tried. I use it under my arms, legs, my whole body pretty much, except bikini area. I only wax. Do not shave your bikini area. Nightmare. Do not do that. You're gonna have so many ingrown hairs. Just go get a wax or laser or whatever else that you want to. Just don't shave down there, okay? But everywhere else, this is amazing. So I get this off Sephora. If you've been looking for a new razor, I highly recommend giving this a try. It's a game changer. I have not gone back to using a regular razor since. It's amazing. And then last but not least for body, I have two body washes. I've mentioned these in favorites videos as well. We're a favorites video. These both have fragrance in them, both of these body washes. Now I just said I've been using a lot less fragrance on my body. I will, you know, have a little more leeway when it comes to body wash because there are body washes out there that you can find that aren't heavily fragranced. So these are one of them, but you can still enjoy a nice sensorial experience in the shower without just using a boring fragranceless body wash, you know? I don't want to deprive myself, so I like to give myself a little leeway with body washes. So both of these are from the brand Cremo, which is a men's body wash brand, but I always go to the men's section because I just like their scents a little bit better. So both of these are amazing. This was upside down because it's almost gone. This is their Sage and Citrus scent body wash. It's amazing. It smells very fresh and clean, very relaxing, almost spa-like, mixed with like a sexy man. It's amazing. This one is a tad bit more moisturizing than this one I noticed because this one has more aloe in the ingredients that I noticed. So this just feels a little bit thicker and like less drying. This one smells amazing, but it's not as moisturizing, but the smell is just unmatched. This one is their Vintage Suede number 21 scent. It is amazing. So I will use this year round. This scent to me is like very Le Labo
inspired. Like if you ever smell a Le Labo body oil, candle, anything like that, this is definitely inspired by that brand. It's amazing. Their Reserve collection is heavier in fragrance, so be very mindful. The darker bottles are more heavy in fragrance versus the clear bottles. But the clear bottles still have really nice fragrance, very light, and you can still enjoy a nice sensorial experience in your shower. So I get both of these at Target. This brand is carried at Target. Not sure where else. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon, but these are amazing.
Okay, so moving on to makeup, I have one makeup product, and this year I started back using blush, and this Raisin Blush by MAC kind of made me fall back in love with blush because I used to wear blush a lot back in the day, and this was the one I used to wear. This color in particular is the kind of blush that I love. It's more like a peachy color, and this one doesn't like look too pink. It's not too peach, it's not too warm, it's not too cool. It's like perfect for the kind of makeup looks that I like to wear. Even though I do like a warmer look, it's not too orange. This is like the perfect like matte peach blush. I love this. You can also double this as an eyeshadow. I'm obsessed with Raisin. This is probably the only blush that I will ever buy because I just don't think it's necessary. If it's already working, why try something new, right? So this one is really good. Honestly, this is probably the only like MAC face product that I'm currently using because I don't really like too many MAC face products. For me, like MAC foundations and stuff like clog my pores. But this blush is top notch. I love this color, and it's not too pigmented because I feel like blushes should like be more buildable, because sometimes if blushes are super intense, you start to look really clown-like, which is why I didn't used to wear blush for a while, because I feel like sometimes it would look too much. But this one is just enough, and like I said, you can build it up. So love Raisin by MAC. I'm now a blush person again because of this.
Okay, so I only have one makeup product, well technically two, but it's the same thing. So this year, well last year in 2022, I've been obsessed with the Dior lip oils. The exact name is Lip Glow Oil. These are amazing. Now there are very few things that I see on Instagram or TikTok or Pinterest that people talk about that I actually care about buying, because every time I buy something that people overhype, I'm always underwhelmed and disappointed. But when I got my hands on these, I got the hype. These are amazing. Now a lot of brands have their own lip oils, but I feel like all of them are not created equal. This is probably the best lip oil that I've tried. These are the thickest I find, and they last the longest on your lips throughout the day. You don't have to reapply them as much. So I like to wear these with makeup, without makeup. If you're a makeup wearer or if you're not a makeup wearer, they're just very versatile. So these are the two colors that I have. I have Rosewood, and then I have Mahogany. So Mahogany I wore a lot during winter and fall. And then Rosewood I like to wear throughout the year in general, mostly during the summer, but I still find myself picking this one up a little bit more than this one. I just like the color of this one. It's like a nice raspberry passion fruit color. It's just really pretty. If you put enough of a thick layer on, it does show the color in the bottle. Not as opaque obviously, but these are just amazing. They go on beautifully, they feel amazing, not too sticky either. Some lip oils that are on the stickier side do tend to last longer, so sometimes you have to sacrifice the annoying stickiness for wear. But with these, they're still comfortable and long lasting. So obsessed with these. If you've been wondering about the hype, it's real.
Okay, so moving on to hair. So for curly hair, I did discover a curly hair combo that I never used together. I've always used these two products separately for so long, but never tried them as a combo. And that is the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie with the Kinky Curly Curling Custard. These products kind of knocked my socks off when I first tried them together, because typically I use my, not today with this, because that's what goes with this. And I used to just use this with just like other gels that I had in my collection of hair products. But when I saw these together one day, I'm like, maybe I should try that, because I ran out of my not today and discovered that these actually worked really well together, especially because my hair was feeling more dry at the time. Maybe it was the weather, being out in the sun more. But these together were amazing. The Curl Enhancing Smoothie is super thick. If you guys don't know, this is a thicker, more moisturizing product, and this gel is amazing for definition. If you are someone who likes super defined curls, you're gonna love the curling custard. I'm a gel kind of girl, and this one is for sure a staple for me in my collection. I will never stop using this. This is just amazing for curly hair, especially very like coily curly hair. So I love this combo together. So I will continue to use this summer because last summer this was amazing for me.
I thought it was very interesting because both of these products we discovered at the beginning of our
hair journeys when we were going from relaxed to natural.
We were transitioning. Like these two products were staples in our routines, but we never thought to use them together.
No. No.
Interesting enough.
Yeah, because if you don't know, when you transition like your hair when it's like relaxed and curly, it's very hard to find products that actually work really well. And those two brands were the only ones that I kept buying over and over.
Them and Miss Jessie's.
And Miss Jessie's at the time. But those two were just in my collection the whole time, and I never used them together the whole time. So love those two together. And for straight hair, a product that I discovered is a hair mask, and it's from the brand Redken. I love Redken. We've been using Redken for years. But this particular product, I don't think they've had in their line before. This is new, at least to me, because their old hair mask that I used to use came in a tub. And this one comes in like this kind of packaging. This is the Redken Extreme Length Triple Action Treatment. This is new. They didn't have this before because first of all, the actual smell is more minty. The older one would smell sweeter. If you guys are familiar with this like teal blue line, the extreme line, it has like a very sweet smell because I love the
packaging
anti-snap
was navy.
Yes, the packaging was navy. It wasn't teal blue. So they did kind of like rebrand this line. I love the shampoo and conditioner, but this hair mask a little bit goes a long way with this. It didn't make my hair feel super greasy, but for some reason this made my scalp feel super like refreshed because it has some mintiness to it. It doesn't have zinc in the ingredients. I looked.
No rosemary?
Doesn't have, I don't see any rosemary. It does have castor oil. So I'm not exactly sure where the mintiness came from, but my hair, it felt so much more manageable. Like after I rinsed it out, like it wasn't tangled. Like it just felt so good rinsing this out. Like it was super soft and silky. And like you guys know, like the rinse out right before you get ready to style, like and blow out your hair is very important. Because if it's tangled and like knotty, it's gonna be a nightmare to do. But this was super like lightweight. Like I said, it didn't make my hair feel greasy, and my ends, like everything just felt so healthy. Obviously I keep my hair trimmed regularly, but this made a huge difference in like my experience when I would wear my hair straight. Obviously Kelsey's been doing my hair, so I can't really say that it was easier for me because she's been doing it, but she felt a difference when she would go in and like detangle and stuff. You would always say like it would feel soft. It's like detangled already.
So soft. It was like, I don't know if you just did a good job detangling in the shower or
it was this.
Okay.
Like as I was applying this, like it just honestly like detangles your hair for you. I don't know what this is, like magic in a bottle. So if you haven't been having the best luck with hair masks when you wear your hair straight, highly recommend this one. It's not too heavy. It's not super thick, but it still feels really nourishing. And reading it, it does say it targets scalp lengths and ends. So I was right. My scalp, it was something about like the scalp experience using this. And I don't apply like a hair mask to my roots, but I do mid shafts to ends. But I did do a little bit like in the front. And when I would feel how it felt on my scalp, I was like, this feels like a spa on my head. So good. Okay, so we're gonna move on to perfume. Obviously, like always, I have more than Kelsey. I have 3, she has 1.
So I did discover some new scents in 2022, but I realized that this one is the one that I used the most, like literally the one I couldn't stop using the most. This is from Giorgio Armani. So I really love the aqua version of this. That's the first one in this line that I tried, but they've like since then extended the line. But this one is just on another level for me of obsession. This is the Ocean de Joy. It's amazing. So I find myself picking this up the most. Like I would take this out of town with me. I would use it at home. I would like wear it to bed right out of the shower. I would use it in the day. It's just a very versatile scent. So this is considered fruity floral. Yeah, it's more on the sweeter side. I would definitely say it's on the sweeter side. So the notes for this are sparkling pear. It's probably why I'm obsessed with it. You guys know I'm obsessed with pear. Water jasmine and sandalwood. And y'all know I love sandalwood. So it all makes sense as to why I was obsessed with this perfume, because it has some of my favorite notes all in one fragrance. Pear and sandalwood, like I'm obsessed. So I used the crap out of this. I can't believe how much is still in this bottle actually. because I used it a lot.
No,
so
that's a lot.
Oh, what do you think?
That's what we call a big dent.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I did use a lot. So I'm obsessed with this stuff. Like I said, it's great for any time of day. It's amazing. Any occasion as well. I feel like this would work for work or dinner, lunch, whatever. I just feel like it's very versatile. So that's probably also why I used it so much, because sometimes when I don't know what to put on, I have to pull my scents that are like this, that are just very versatile. Because I have so many scents that are very specific to me for like dinner, or this is for lunch, or this is, you know what I mean? But this I can just wear anywhere, any time of day. So love this.
Okay, so speaking of universal scents, one that I would wear a lot, especially like at the beginning of the year, I discovered this last year, and this is from Hermes. This is their orange one, the lighter orange, because they do have like a darker orange one. This is the Eau de Merveilles. I know I'm not French. I am going to take French one day, and I will get better. This one is so good. This is a very woody, clean smell.
It's amazing.
I wore this so much, and every time I wear this, I get compliments. This is a very signature worthy kind of scent. You want to smell like it all the time. It has like a sweet, clean. If you guys are familiar with the clean girl aesthetic last year, this is her scent. Like, it smells like a clean girl aesthetic smell. Like, it's like fresh out of the shower, but it's super universal. You can wear it to work. You can wear it for a girl's night. It's super universal and a signature worthy scent, so I highly recommend this one.
It's a nice balance of clean and warm.
Yes, it's clean, a little bit spicy because it has bitter orange. It has some ambergris, so it has some amber notes in there. It also has some smooth vanilla, which I just realized, but I don't smell as much of the vanilla as I do the woody notes. Like, it has more woody notes and a little bit of bitter orange in there, which is probably where like the spice is coming from, like a citrus spice, which is why I wore it a lot during the spring and summer. So this is one of the universal scents that I cannot stop using. As you can see, a lot is gone.
Yeah, to me that's a lot.
But this is a small bottle.
Yeah, you're right. My bottle is bigger.
Yours is big. And another universal scent that I could not stop using was something that kind of blew me away when I first bought it. And I remember when I let Kelsey smell it, I didn't expect her to love it as much as she did. And this was something that I pick up when I literally have no clue what to put on. It's literally something that you pick up without thinking about, and that is Burberry Her, the original Burberry Her. I have the other flankers, but the first one is still so special to me.
So pretty. It's just a really pretty scent.
Yes. Every pretty girl smells like this, because it's just so put together. It's a very fruity, berry-based scent, but it's very airy and light at the same time. Some people describe it as like a strawberry milkshake, because it's like a creamy berry smell, which it is.
I get that.
But it has more of like a creamy, like cashmere kind of smell. Not creamy gourmand. It doesn't smell like cupcakey or like heavy vanilla smelling.
It's more like, on the soft, fruity side.
Yeah, it's like soft, airy, light, and it's every berry you can think of in here.
Raspberry, strawberry.
Yes. I think there's some blackberry.
Blackberry.
And obviously there's some vanilla. I think there's some ambroxan. It's just a really amazing smell. So good. I know a lot of people compare this to Baccarat Rouge, but this is the sweeter version. The same perfumer did make this, but this is the sweeter version. Baccarat Rouge smells more cologne based.
Yeah.
This is definitely way more feminine. Super girly. As you can see, I put a pretty big dent in this one. I have a backup, a big backup, and I will never stop using this. I know a lot of people wear it, like, since a lot of people found out about this, but it's because it smells amazing.
And it's a good layerer.
You can layer it with other like fruity scents because it's so light and fluffy.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, so the last one that I couldn't stop using was one that I discovered like in the fall, and that is Love Fest by CAMELLIA. This is probably my favorite fragrance in this line besides Invite Only, but Invite Only to me smells very holiday. I literally will only wear that during December. This I will literally wear year round.
It is a good year round scent.
If you love cherries, if you did not like Lost Cherry, this is for you. Lost Cherry smelled like medicine on me and it didn't last. This one, so good. It's like very smoky cherry, very sexy, like a darker cherry. It's warm, it's sweet. It's like everything you want in a fragrance, especially if you're a fruity sweet lover.
Yes.
This has burning cherry, raspberry praline, palo santo, Gaiac wood, patchouli,
Beautiful notes.
So good. Bomb. If you like,
they complement each other really nice.
Yes, very well blended, like most Kayali scents, but this one by far is probably the best to me.
I agree. If you like fruity warm, dark and sexy,
this is fruity warm.
That's perfect for you.
Done right. So good. So I can stop using this toward the end of the year, and
same
for sure. Yeah, we both smelled like this pretty much the whole end of the year.
Yeah, we would just be like a Love Fest bubble walking through everywhere because we smelled like this.
Really good. So Love Fest Burning Cherry 48. It's amazing. I would spray it on 48 times if I, didn't want to offend anybody,
Okay, so lastly, I have a candle. I didn't try that many new candles this year. I only tried like a few, but this was the one that I literally couldn't stop using. So this is from Victoria's Secret. I took the sticker off because I just think it's cuter that way. So this is Victoria's Secret's Coconut Milk and Rose Candle. They have 4 candles, but to me, this one is the best out of the collection. This is considered the calm candle of the collection. And it really is very calm.
It's good.
It smells like this is gonna sound weird. It smells like a sexy strawberry starburst, if that makes sense. I have no idea why, because strawberry is not in this candle, but it just smells
really homey and feminine.
Homey, feminine. Like this is definitely like bachelorette pad candle for real. Like you just sit on your couch drinking wine, you just cook dinner, you're clean, you're oiled, you got sexy pajamas on, and you like this candle.
Yeah,
it's amazing. I didn't realize that this scent, Kendra just told me they had like a body scrub and like a lotion.
I think they had like a body spray. I almost bought the body mist in the store.
Yeah, I would buy the body mist, but I probably wouldn't buy the lotion because it's too fragrant for me. But I just love this scent the most. The other candles that I smelled in the store in the collection, the other 3, they smell nice, but they were kind of underwhelming.
Not that one.
When we smelled this one, we both were like, oh my gosh, this smells amazing. And it smells even better burning. So the true test for a good candle, you guys know, is the projection after it burns. So a lot of candles can smell good in the packaging, but if it does not project, it's a waste of money.
And the best part about this is the price. It's like $20.
Right, it's like $19, $20. And that's a really good price for a really good candle. If you buy a lot of candles, if you buy like a lot of high-end candles, you know that that's a really good price. And this actually has way better projection than a lot of high-end candles that we've tried. And like you can light this in one room and smell it throughout the hallway and other rooms. It's amazing. I take this candle a lot back home to Montgomery, and every time me and Kendra light this upstairs, my mom would be like, what y'all got on up there? Something smell real good. I'm like, oh, I'm burning a candle. And it's usually this one that I like to take home. I don't know why. Like Kendra said, it smells homey.
It's homey.
So that's why I like to take it to different places with me and burn it. I wish they sold it in like a mini size so I can like travel on the plane with it.
Yeah, me too.
Because it just smells so homey. It's amazing. So if you've been curious about the Victoria's Secret candles, I highly recommend giving the Coconut Milk and Rose one a try. If you want to order it online and blind buy, get this one, because the other ones are just okay. Yeah, you won't regret it. The other ones I wouldn't recommend, but this one, yes. So my last product is also a candle, but I don't have it with me because I completely burned it. It's gone. I threw away the packaging, but it's another candle. It's the candle LAX from the brand Terminal B. That candle is amazing. It's one of my favorite scents in the Terminal B collection. They have a ton of different scents inspired by places. It's a really good candle brand that projects amazing. Kendra also had a candle from them. I think it's called Amber and Oud or something.
It's the one with Oud.
Yeah, I think it's Amber and Oud. She burned that one at home as well. We went back to Montgomery.
Yeah.
That was my first time smelling that one burning.
So good.
That one's also amazing.
Rose and Oud.
Is it?
I don't know.
That one smells amazing. It's very you.
Yeah.
But the LAX one is my personal favorite. It's amazing. It's very woody, very sexy, very like living room appropriate. I feel like if you burn it in the living room, like the whole house would like the scent. So we burned through that one very fast in the living room, which is why I don't have it. And I only had one because it was my first time trying the big size, because I only had the little mini at first. But like smelling the mini made me want to try the big one, and they sent the big one to us, and it smells impeccable. Okay guys, so that wraps up our yearly favorites that we could not stop using. We will try our best to put every product mentioned in the description box. There will be links if you guys are interested, and we hope you guys have an amazing new year. We pray for a blessed, healthy, happy year. We love you guys, and thank you guys so much for watching.